I just want to head straight into the game as we are already in the draft phase. As G, do you know anything about Miracle Gen though?
I've actually never heard of either of these teams, so if you can enlighten me, that'd be awesome.
All right, yeah. That's what
give me
I'm
your
here
knowledge.
to do. Yeah, I'm trying my best to, sir. I'll try my best to, because right now I can tell you, MEMENTO MORI, if I'm not wrong, is one of the tier B tier, A tier teams that's there in Europe currently. Not an S tier team, I might call it, but a B plus A minus tier, right? They're over there. They definitely have a good players, especially Loloy, Uzin, and Best. And of course, you got to watch out for Sakamoto in the roam position. He's going to be an absolute menace. He's great with the pickoffs. And Wade usually likes playing heroes like the Hilda that just straight in your face, the Phobius, and just trying to be the bait for the entire team. That's the style of composition that MEMENTO MORI like to play. And they've been in top competitions in Europe before as well. But on the other side is Miracle Gen. An up-and-coming powerhouse right now from the French region, from France. They've actually won the MFC. They're going to represent France in the ISF European qualifiers to move later on in towards the main stage of ISF in the offline stages. And, of course, we have Neferia in the gold lane, likes to play the Irithel, pops in the Layla every now and then also, makes it work. That's the best part. You have Zeus that likes to play in the EXP lane, Victor Roxin in the mid lane, UEFA is the roamer, again, likes to play a lot of support pickoff composition. Zedel is one of the reasons that this is a fan favorite team, is a content creator, YouTuber from France himself, has about 150,000 subs if I'm not wrong, likes to play assassins, is a Ling connoisseur, and Fanny as well. And that's why you can see Fanny, Joy being banned out. I wouldn't be surprised if they banned out the Ling as well, just to make sure he doesn't get his hands on a comfort hero.
Okay. I mean, that's a lot of information. Both teams, crazy enough, it's wild to see that there's a France team, right? A French.
Yeah.
You know? That's crazy. It's good to see. I mean, Mobile Legends is kind of reaching far and wide at this point, which is awesome to see. I mean, one thing from just the very beginning, I like to see that they're all in the same squad. You know, that's kind of looking at some uniformity in the teams. Before the last match, I was seeing a little bit of everything, you know. But again, we're looking at about the same picks here.
Yeah, it's looking same though, if you ask me as well. The Matilda being picked up, and on the other side, they get their hands on the Kimmy. Kimmy is gonna absolute monster, and MEMENTO MORI getting their hands on the Kimmy. That's what they played in the previous game as well against Surge Titans. They rocked the Kimmy, they rocked the Hayabusa. It's exactly the same draft that took place in the previous game. They went for the Moskov as the third pick. I'm not gonna be surprised they do that again. But here, Zedel's need to lock his jungle pick in early because they already took out 2, 3, in fact, including the Lucas, 4, including the Hayabusa. So not many up for grabs. You have the Alpha, you have the Ling since it's his comfort pick, and I'm not looking at a lot more assassins. Just help me pick out a couple, G, if I'm missing out on any.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Right now, it seems like everybody is kind of just keeping it at bay. I like the Moskov. I like the Phobius because you're looking at what, 2 dashers on the side of MEMENTO. So
MEMENTO MORI,
yeah. So again, the Kimmy coming through though is probably the most devastating thing for the blue side, right? Like what is going to be their answer to the Kimmy? And they're going to try to do it with the Moskov. I think the Matilda is a really good play here because they're going to be able to get in there on the Kimmy, because that's the biggest problem is you can't just let a Kimmy do anything that they want to do in the back line like any other marksman.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why I think it would have been a wiser option to lock in the jungle early on, but they still want to give a little more room towards their gold laner, Neferia, making sure she gets herself a comfort hero as well. Yeah, Neferia is you know, a lady player as well, so she's actually playing in with the rest of the team. And again, they are the representatives for France in the ISF qualifiers for Europe, and they won themselves a tournament with 75,000 diamonds, if I'm not wrong. So this is, again, coming through. But they're going against a powerhouse teams that they've never have before. I've never seen them go against MEMENTO MORI. And now with this glue being picked up, they're definitely going to ban out the Faramis and the Vexana as well to make sure that this glue has a better time and is complete nuisance towards the side of Miracle Gen.
Is like I haven't seen Chip come out too often, and anytime I see Chip come out, it normally doesn't work out very well. Is like Chip like a signature pick for MNTO?
I mean, Chip could be good, right? Especially with the glue and the Kimmy. The glue had a slight bit of a rework as well. He's not looking as like he did before. He remember how you had the ultimate with the split, and they just become smaller glues. Yeah, so now that's your second skill.
What? Okay.
Yeah, his ultimate just grabs onto anybody. Just straight grabs onto them. So yeah, that's overpowered. I know.
What? Yeah. Why has he not played more often? This is crazy. There's some crazy changes, but I mean, against a Phobius, does the split like proc every jump for Phobius?
Yeah, no.
Like every little guy. That would be interesting to know.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting indeed. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so, but it should.
Maybe that's why. You would think, right? Could you imagine Phobius jumping like 1,000 times just because of all the little side thing? Khalid got picked here. A Ling, bro? I haven't seen a Ling in ages. I'd love to see this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if anyone's Ling you gotta see, it's gotta be ZL, because he's really good on the Ling. He's known for his Ling as well. But I don't think Ling is good here. I don't think Ling is good here because of the Khalid, but Fredrin, bro. Yeah, against the Kimmy? Nah. Against the glue? I don't know. Alpha, maybe? Alpha?
Alpha could be a good pick here, but I mean, I like the Low Yi. I don't know if you know, but I was a top global Low Yi player in North America.
He's coming flexing
legit
all over.
You know, you can't see me flexing, but I'm flexing. No, Low Yi, I love it, and I mean, again, I think that is going to pair really good against the Kimmy, right? And especially glue. Like you're gonna be able to control the zonage so much that it's going to be a problem for MNTO. So I want to see what they can bring. A Granger?
Yeah, they did this in the previous series as well. They popped in the Kimmy in the mid lane, and then they go with the goal lane Granger. Yes, it works in theory, but again, you're really being greedy at this point. And rack up more magic damage with the Herod. Yeah, now you're just being too greedy if you're Memento Mori, but if anyone can make it work, it's them, because they've done that before. Just today, just a couple of series earlier, just knocking out Surge Titans in a similar fashion. It's just that instead of a Herod, there was a Moskov. But right now, Moskov is looking good for the side of Miracle Gen. And again, ZL gets his hands on a comfort hero. But against a Khalid, I'm not really sure if Ling is the right pick.
Yeah, I mean, a Khalid, a Ling, it could be a rough go. Like, again, I think what they're going to really utilize this Ling for in this competition is to just farm. If they can maybe catch that Kimmy, I think that would be a huge, like they might try to, you know, come from the back to try to get the Kimmy with the Ling. Being able to just get in there deep, I think, is what their goal is. So we'll see. Again, I mean, you were hyping up the Ling. I actually haven't seen too many Lings being played in North America just because we have a pretty bad ping problem. So seeing that come out is kind of tight, you know, like it'd be something to see.
Yeah, I know, because I'll be honest, apart from ZL, I haven't seen any Lings pop up in any tournament in Europe, especially. He's the only one that kind of plays Ling every now and then. That's because it's its comfort hero, of course. But people, speaking of, we are going straight into the game against the fan favorite Miracle Gen, going against the powerhouse of Memento Mori, who've done it in tournaments previously. Miracle Gen look like the new kids on the block, but again, will they be able to dominate? Indeed, we will find out. It's a best of one, so the losing team just gets straight knocked out of the competition.
Yeah, best of one. It's make it or break it here for either side. Again, I want to see the comp that they're going to be coming up with right here. You know, the Khalid, I think, is going to be the nuisance to the Ling at this point, and you can already see a little bit of a play here. I thought Matilda was trying to steal that gold lane, or that gold crab, but they weren't able to. Again, I mean, we'll see. The Hayabusa is already kind of invading a little bit into the top side. Low Yi's kind of rotating a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it could be either person's game. They're kind of going slow. There's the Kimmy.
Oh, Kimmy comes
Ling.
through. Loloy doing a lot of damage. Zettel is there. He has the Tempest of Blades. He actually commits, but Loloy makes it out of harm's way quite easily. Thanks to that upgraded skill 1. So what Kimmy's skill 1 now does, it just can go over walls.
Yeah, I've actually played Kimmy recently. Just because Kimmy's just like showing out, right? Like she's able to get in, get out. The mobility she used to not have was the biggest problem with her, and so now she's just a beast. And then once she comes online, it's gonna be a monster. But again, I think, you know, Miracle Jin also has like insane mobility, insane team fight control with the low Yi, and I mean, if they can keep that Kimmy at bay, I think it'll be good for him.
Oh wait, Zeus is here. He is going in for the Infernal Pursuit. Wade flickers out. I think that's an early flicker coming through as well. So that means he's not going to play as aggressive as possible. Was going to recall, didn't commit just yet. Zettel just got his purple buff. Didn't use the Retribution. So Miracle Gen looking to dominate this turtle pit, but Sakamoto's just present. But oh, I thought they were going to go commit on towards Loloy, but you can see Zettel is trying to shut the damage. Goes in for the Tempest of Blades as well. And Sakamoto gets knocked up, but not enough damage. And here they commit. UEFA finds a 2-man knockup. And here with diversion play coming through, first blood. UEFA goes down as they find the trade roamer for roamer, but Nefiri comes through with the SOD, and they connect on towards Loloy as they find Uzin as well. Double kill in the hands of this Ling, and now they're looking to dominate as Wade should be the next target. Nefiri gets a double as well.
My God, that was almost a full team wipe there. Just for, they weren't really even fighting over an objective. They were just fighting each other. So again, 1,000 gold lead. Miracle Jin's going to be able to get the turtle here. That will put them in lead a little bit. But again, the fighting was wild. We've seen at the bottom lane, the Harith was able to get a little bit of gold off of the tower down there. So again, the one person you'd want to kill on Memento would have been the Harith, and he can still scale. I feel like that's their point right now. Mori needs Memento. Mori kind of just got to guard this Harith. Look at the diversion.
Yeah, Uzin, I think he kind of sniffed it coming, but right now UFA shows himself as well. A little too early. I think UFA just showed himself a little too early there.
Yeah, and again, I mean, it was a good attempt. That can be devastating into the late game. So, uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. UEFA didn't see that coming. He just got melted down instantly, completely. And I think Sakamoto's damage just goes to show that's why Khalid is so aggressive early on. And now invading into the jungle of Zerel as well. He's looking to get that Quad Shadow comes through. He has the Tempest of Blaze, Retribution as well. I'm not sure who got it. Zerel definitely did not. And Uzin takes it and makes it out quite easily. Zeus comes into the fray as well. Best is there. But Sakamoto gets taken down. Zerel's on a killing spree just like that.
Sakamoto is definitely he was in a little bit of a troubled situation, but more plays going in the mid.
Oh wow, he gets that grab, slam, and split on towards them. Wade is just being annoying as a glue. As you can see, he's quite tanky, and he's just gonna get tankier by the minute.
Yeah, and whoa, best. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Zerel's been ever so slippery. Call him a snake indeed, because right now Zeus is going ham with that Infernal Pursuit. Wade survived, and you're right. That's what happened. There was 1,000 glues, and he was just jumping on top of them. And Zeus actually finds the kill. Actually, it is going to be Nefiri that picks it up as well. Zerel in the purple buff. I think he found one that for himself takes it away. Right under the nose of Uzin, and now Miracle Gen found an opportunity, found the opening, and slowly but surely they're trying to take the lead. As you can see, UEFA creating the space once more. Uzin's going to be taken down below quarter of HP, and they get that tier 1 in the mid lane.
Yeah, again, Zeus got a little bit overzealous, but he was able to still control and give Miracle Jin quite the go there. Again, being able to take that mid tower is massive into the early stage. You're only 5 minutes in and you've already taken out the mid tower, secured both turtles. Like, Miracle Jin's looking at like a snowball happening right now. Memento really needs to focus on like what they did to secure the kill on Nefiria. Okay. There's my dyslexia coming out. Again, Matilda was into the wrong place at the wrong time. They need to do that again. They kind of just gotta wait, control the mid bush,
Ooh.
Be able to get that jump on someone is what they need to do at this point.
They definitely do. They need to find a jump on someone. And I think Victor has been playing a big role in this as well, right? Every single team fight, he's the one to dish out a lot of damage, and Zedel just comes and picks up the pieces. But right now, Sakamoto's getting caught out, and oh my goodness, they just burst him down. And Nefaria gets the kill, 4-0-2 on a Moscow, and I can see why you were talking about that, as Best is going to be the next target. Zaman forced to drop down. They go for the diversion play as well. Ooh. But the damage coming out from Loloy is just way too much. Zeus goes in for the Infernal Pursuit as he gets taken down as they trade 1-for-1, but Miracle Gen still have the upper hand.
Yeah, again, Memento's kind of coming online here, though. The Kimmy, once the Kimmy can start hitting, it'd be all right. We haven't seen items in a minute, but I'm guessing that's because there's so much fighting going on. I think right now they just gotta hold. I don't know if they can. The snowball is happening so fast. They don't even have any towers on Memento. Can they secure some type of play here? Sakamoto has to stop getting too... He's kind of crazy, man. He's got that speed and he gets a little too deep, and then he can't get... He's just too knee deep in the mud.
He definitely is at this point. They need to find a way out. Otherwise, it's going to be getting down like it's quicksand, because Memento Mori, they got to find an answer quick. 5K goal lead already in the favor of Miracle Gen. The final turtle's up for the game. They don't want to contest. I think they're waiting for it to turn into the Lord, and then all hell's going to break loose.
Yeah. I mean, first Lord coming up. This could make it or break it for a team. Can they somehow sneak this out? They have the Hayabusa, so they could do it, but they're taking a different approach here, right? They're going to secure some towers, but the diversion play, watch it.
Oh, they go in with that guiding wind as well. UEFA? No, I'm not sure what he was thinking, but he buys enough time. He buys enough time so they don't lose another tower. That is really well played from Miracle Gen, but Zedel, I don't know what he's doing there. He's playing with a little bit of fire. Not sure if he wants to go that close to the sun, because Icarus burned. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Zedel, because here you can see Wade has a lot of tank in his butt. Nefaria with the damage is way too much. Uzin goes and gets the retribution, so is able to get that purple buff as the Lord is going to be marching down the bot side. And now Miracle Gen are looking to end this game, or at least take away an inhibitor.
I mean, they're going to wait for the Lord here, right? Like, they're going to collapse on momentum at this point. And again, they have the gold lead to do it. My guess is that items are secured. Moskov is online. Zedel is online. I mean, Lo Yi's online. There's just so much that they can't really team fight because of the Lo Yi.
Oh, you can see Uzin taking on the rope with the knockup coming through from Zeus. Buys enough time as Zedel gets the kill, and now with the Tempest of Blades, he's able to dish out the damage, but the Infernal Pursuit from Zeus is just ever so annoying as they lose when he flickers out of harm's way. Buys enough time, actually able to survive as well, but the damage is done from Loloy as he's able to get the kill. They lose Uzin and Wade, and Zeus in the process, so 2-for-1 as Memento Mori are able to hang on.
Yeah, and man, if they were able to secure that kill onto the Lo Yi, I think they could hang on even more. Sakamoto!
Oh no, they get the knockup with that. As you can see, the dispersion rotation combo just dishing out way too much damage, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Victor is the one dishing it out as they find the kill on towards him. Uzin with the quad shadow and Ogi shadow kill, able to assassinate that mid laner.
They're still able to hold on. They actually kept all of their inhibitors as well. So again, if they can, they're stacking together at this point.
Zedel able to make it out. He was just so slippery. He calls himself the snake, and we can see why.
I mean, he did have to utilize quite a bit to get out of there. Again, the damage from Memento is coming online. They're now utilizing this time to secure some of the jungle. And again, 45 seconds till the next Lord. I think everybody's going to have everything that they possibly can, right? They don't have too much like side lane control, which is why you can see them controlling the top lane. They're trying to bait something out, and this is what I wanted to see in the very beginning. But look at the divergent play. They're actually trying to get something as well. Both teams on the hunt, and they are, whoever goes to that right side is not gonna feel good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be Sakamoto first, right? Let's see what happens, because he's going to go check the bush. Oh, Wade is walking in. As you can see, emotes are being popped already. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, Wade. He walks into a 3-man bush. He gets blown to pieces. pieces. He's gonna go flicker out of harm's way, but he's tanky enough to survive. Right here they come in. Zero in the back line goes in for the oh my god, for the tempest ablaze, but Sakamoto flickers as well. As you can see, they buy enough time, but there it is. The damage is done. Best finds a kill. Victor is down and out, and Sakamoto is the sacrifice as MOMENTO MORI again find a way, find an answer just before the Lord is up.
I mean, this is a good answer, right? They again took out the one person that can actually control team fights. Getting rid of Victor is huge. This is the moment they need to capitalize on something here. Do they take the mid tower? Do they attempt to go for the Lord? Maybe get a pick? We'll find out.
Watch Shadow came in, and now they're turning their attention in towards the Lord. MOMENTO.
They waited too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a... I don't think the diversion is going to be too much here. Again, I think they're just going to hold off. I mean, man, I felt like they should have turned that into something, but instead that they're just going to go for the long game. Again, Miracle Gen has quite the gold lead. They don't really have too much tower control here. They don't... Throughout all of that, they've only been able to get one tower in the bottom. Rough. I mean, they can hold on. You can see that their team fight is ready and raring. Can they stop this defense, Kronos?
Hey, they got to find a way, and you can see the answers right there. Loloy just got himself the Holy Crystal, so he's going to do a lot more than Miracle Gen would like. Hayabusa, Uzin's just building in towards the BOD, so they definitely have the damage online right now. Best himself got that Holy Crystal, has a little bit of magic lifesteal as well. So at this point, this could be the opportunity that they're looking for. They're down by 8k gold or whatever. Well, you can see nice maximum charge. They meltdown UFA, but Zero goes into the back line. Uzin and Loloy's going to be the target. He drops it down, gets himself a kill, but Best gets him back indeed. Uzin finally gets the BOD, and that means it's going to be the opening to take down Neferia. He has the quad shadow, doesn't want to connect, but you can see Victor's damage is way too much. The AoE, the burst, is something that MOMENTO MORI cannot deal with, but they buy enough time to see themselves another Lord.
I was about to say they're finally able to get a little bit of breathing room here. This is what MOMENTO needs. If they can find something here, they're going to be aggressive. Are they going to go for the clash in mid? Oh, no, they're kind of just... Sakamoto's aggressive, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guess who's aggressive? That's Uzin. He goes for the quad shadow. Ogi shadow kills Sakamoto, committed with the flicker as well. And now the separation is done. As you can see, Neferia takes him down. As now the rest of the back line of MOMENTO MORI is getting dove upon. Wade buys enough time, but not enough. Only Uzin, Loloy, and Best will back out. As you can see, the diversion coming through on towards the other side as well. They have the damage dealers, but no frontline present. This is why you don't take a double marksman composition, because there is no chain CC, no crowd control to stop them. Miracle Gen are looking to end it all against MOMENTO MORI, as right now they take the base crystal and move on to the next round.
Man, I thought MOMENTO